Okay, what is today's date? The January 9th, 2020 meeting of the Ethics Commission is now in order at 1 PM on January 9th. Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Has everyone read the minutes of the December 10th meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone has any objections or corrections?
No.
All right, they are accepted and approved. We have an administrative matter that we would like to discuss, and we're going to go into executive session to do that.
Did you want to
Yes.
discuss Larry's,
Oh, yeah, well, let's do that
Before-
after this.
you want to do it after?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. We're back in regular session, having completed our executive session at 1:22 PM. There's 3 or 4 things that we I think need to discuss, even though we can't make any substantive decisions. One is that we have a request from Councilmember Jaworski for an advisory opinion. And that is time sensitive because he wants to know what he can do at the January 16th council meeting. I would like to suggest that we set a meeting for next week. Monday morning for. Okay, I'm leaving for Guatemala on the 23rd,
Oh, cool.
but what about the Monday or Tuesday of that? Oh, no, that'd be after the
Yep,
16th.
that's too late.
Oh.
Because the 16th is what, Thursday?
Oh,
Next week.
Oh, well, can.
Tomorrow?
I'm leaving tomorrow. Although I
Do we
could,
need all
I could read it.
I'm available in the afternoon.
Two?
Yeah, I'll be here. Or 3, if
I've
that gives you
got-
How
more
about 3?
time.
Is that enough?
No, I've got.
Oh, you've got to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
You're flexible.
Yeah, I'm flexible. Anything after 1.
O'clock? Question, all right, it's 1 o'clock now. Is that dependent on whether Larry can do it? Oh, if it would be convenient, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think if he's, as you say, I don't know if we need him. Highest water and sewer. Why would the town council be voting on a?
It's the policy, the water and sewer policy.
Oh, okay.
Do we have a draft copy of that we could look at?
I can get you a copy, and it's what was introduced last month.
Well, a bunch of trees.
Well,
Get one copy so we can
Yeah.
look at it and sort of.
I mean, on the
feel
face of it,
for it.
I'm not sure, I can't. Don't see any problem, frankly, but
Don't see a problem.
he's entitled to, or everyone's entitled to us saying in advance,
Sure.
we don't collectively see any problem. All right, why don't we do that? If you just,
Have one so we can at least see what we're working with and get the sense for what's in it.
for tomorrow, or you want it beforehand?
Could we see it tonight or today?
PDF it?
That'd
be great.
Or email it.
Yeah, that'd be great. So,
Oh, yeah, PDF is the same.
yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, there, yeah, it's just fine. And we,
Is it like red line strikeout where you could see the changes? That would be the version I would like to see. If you have it. If you don't have it, that's fine.
Get
Well,
a sense for his impact also.
Right.
there isn't a redlined one from the original from back in 85 because he said that would be just too confusing to try to compare the two. And it's already being introduced, so what's there is there. You can't
Okay,
Okay.
that's fine.
differ back But I can send that out to you all today.
That's
That'd be
great.
great.
That's perfect.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, next thing is, at the council work session, one of the council members asked about a section that wasn't really, what wasn't on the agenda of our most recent suggested. And my response was, yes, he says this doesn't seem to make any sense and seems to be overly restrictive. And remember whether something's required by state law or not. I'll check with our attorney. I have done, and who has quickly responded saying, no, the language we have is not required by the state law. So what I would like to do is simply on my own, without a commission decision. Dear Mr. Mayor, our attorney informs us that although this provision has been pre-approved by the state, it's not required. That nothing more is required than that it be 1 year.
That's fine with me.
Okay. Okay. Now, another question came up. Question, as I recall, was the ordinance, the current and the pending one, refer to our handling complaints, violations. It says that's one of our goals. But neither the current nor the pending says how we do that. Yes, that's correct. That's in our rules of procedure. They have said council is entitled to override us or whatever, or put it in the ordinance. In any event, currently in our rules of procedure, we have a pending draft changes, early in the year.
Mhm.
Try to figure out a way to give an opportunity for the members of the council as well as members of the public to weigh in. So that's what I like to do. I think our rules are actually on the website already, aren't they? I think.
I don't know. I'd have to
If they're
look.
not, I'll communicate with you. But if they're not, I'll send a copy address it to the mayor. Should I send the draft revisions? Probably not. Now, why don't we just, here's the rules of procedure, and
Right.
then I guess the last thing is at our next meeting, which turns out maybe tomorrow, let us see whether we can set up a 3 to 6 month schedule when we'll deal with the rules and procedures, for example. Certainly, again, I don't want to move headlong.
Right.
I think we ought to set some time at which we, once again, look at the entire ordinance, including simply somebody going through it and seeing each section, making sure it is actually required. We have is different than what's required. It's different for a reason that we decided on. Plus, there have been several issues that have come up either through our review. I'm sorry. Yeah, but either through our review of disclosure forms or review of advisory opinion requests or even complaints. that, so just we at least have to, I think we should come to our own conclusion as to what the law ought to be, and then bring that to the town council, with another set of amendments, maybe the end of this year or in 2021. Let the council decide, for example, a prohibition on members of boards of directors of homeowners associations being elected officials, or there should be a prohibition of any member of the family of an elected official being employed by the town. Questions have been raised
They're hanging
and
out there.
Right.
force the council to, after we've figured out what we think is best, make the council make the decision. One thing we do have to do in the foreseeable future is revise the disclosure forms.
Up, hot and heavy.
As soon as hopefully the ordinance is amended on January 16th, and, we have to revise them to conform. Holly says that she can arrange to get them online. You don't have to do anything. I've been in sort of a depression about, ought to be doable online, well beyond my capabilities. Not going to be a problem. We just,
So she needs them by April 1st, is that right? When they,
30th.
they're due the 30th. They need, what, 30 days?
Oh, you're right. You are right. Yeah. Okay, so, if we could all look at our calendars, maybe schedule a February and a March meeting.
Another thing, Phil, we're going to have to do is with the election coming up this year, we're going to have to schedule, what is it, 45 days out? We need like a
Yeah.
review all, make the legal
Yeah.
opinions.
Yep.
We're going to have to block those days off, whatever it is.
When is the election? Do you know?
November 8th? Might be a little bit off of that.
But yeah, in fact, we'll look at that and but we'll have, people will be filing doing the disclosures 45 days. Can't do anything in advance of 45 days. Okay, yeah, that's great. We'll have no reason we can't put that on calendars and tell our friends and relatives.
No, this year it's actually November 2nd.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, no, November 3rd is the date. November 3rd, so.
Right,
Those
so
4
anything-
years went by quick, didn't they?
Members of the council.
Four.
Last
Okay,
election.
okay.
It's always the presidential election.
Presidential
Oh, okay.
election.
Yeah.
You always got to come here, which always, you get done voting and then you come over here. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Northeast Community Center.
Oh, it's all going to be at Northeast Community.
I was there last year.
Oh, okay.
Too small over here now.
Right, is there anything else? To everybody, and once again, thank Sharon. All those in favor of adjourning indicate by saying aye. Yep,
It's tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Okay.
All in favor of adjourning indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it, we are adjourned. So Barbara and I are going to Guatemala for 10 days.
Have you ever been there?
Lived there in
Oh, wow.
October 57 to